How you doing, everyone? You've been asking for the video and I know you've been waiting for it. WARPET skills. We're going to actually go over all the WARPET skills and explain how this system currently works, and then obviously in the future we're going to see how it changes. So stay tuned so you can wrap around your brains and get him ready for this complicated system, but I'm going to dumb down for all of you. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more daily Call of Dragons content. And yes, we're going to be going over WARPET today. As you can see, we're already in the pet sanctuary. We're loving all the peeps, right? So what we're going to do is actually talk about skills. A lot of people are kind of getting confused on how the skill system works. So I am going to explain it. I'm going to do a really quick, basic one, and then we're going to obviously go straight in with the in-depth stuff. So if you're wanting to know anything, it will be time-stamped throughout, right? So skills, how do they work? So you've got to remember there's two types of skills, guys. There's two types of skills. So when you look at the skills here, there's all these different types, right? All of these you can see at the top here are generally common based skills, just common based skills, right? But as well, what you'll notice when you go to your codex, there's some other skills, right? So when you look at these skills on the wild WARPETs, for example, these are the skills that you're going to be fighting against. So in the PvE wild, you fight against these skills, right? However, these are some of the same skills that you will see on these guys. So the way the normal Berserker Fire Drake does its attack when it's firing is this similar move. It doesn't do as much damage as you will imagine here, but it is a similar based skill. Same with Bloody Assault. Even people are going mad at when I say this, but this is the Berserker Drake's like unique skill, but when you see it in game, it's obviously toned down because this skill here is absolutely bonkers, right? But the way it generally works, at the gist of this skill, is again similar to its unique one. So when we go over to the actual skills now of the Pet Sanctuary, we're going to be able to showcase this, right? So you can see here's the Berserker Drake, and if we go and see all of these normal skills and go down, Terrible Arrogance is basically your Berserker Drake unique skill. So the one I just was talking about, where it does all that bleed effect damage and all that craziness, this is the skill that it's based off. Right? So this passive skill that you can only get from capturing a Berserker Fire Drake, this is its like similarity. So if you're looking at, okay, comparatively, what does each skill do, you can get a good idea from it, right? So this one is when Arrogance is inflicts cowardice upon the target legion. Your legion also gains a stack of Fierce Mark, and when with every 250 points of luck, your legion gains 1 stack. So it's a combination there of the Arrogance skill, right? And you can see again, Tough Friendship. This is another skill that you can only get through the bear, right? So if we look at the striped bear here, he has the ability, if you capture him, to get that skill, right? So just remember, some skills are common skills and some skills are not, right? And you know this really easily too by checking out the shop. If you go to the shop, for example, not this area, you go to the shop here, you'll notice you can buy certain skills, right? And these ones have got such a high cost on them because these are the skills that are unique to certain pets, right? So just remember that when you're looking at some of these guys, right? And it's a really good way of just kind of keeping things on track. And the reason why I'm trying to explain this to you guys now is because when you're going into your skills slots themselves. So when you look at the skills and we look at my Snow Peak Rock, for example, it has concentration. This is the unique skill for the Snow Peak. So I've got really lucky and I've got the 1-star version from capturing it, which is really cool. But then it also has some other skills. You can see it has Manic Might as well as Poison Gland. So what these two skills are, these are just basic skills. These are skills that any of your other technically war pets could have, and you can train onto them really easily. These are basically common skills, but just remember, you have to pay attention with this skill when you're learning skills, shall I say. And the reason is when we go into the actual question marks. When you go to the question mark, it does tell you how this skill system works. It's a bit of a detriment because the problem what a lot of players are experiencing right now as of this video is a lot of you have watched the developer's guide to the WARPET system, and that WARPET guide video was a really good guide, right? But during that video, when it came to the skills, it allowed you to click, right? You could click any of these slots to allocate your skills and learn. However, this is not the case in this game. The way your skills are allocated here on your bar is purely random. It is all random, and I mean that, guys. This is a random base skill increase, but it has obviously some percentage chances that it's supposed to work towards. I don't know if that's a bug as of right now. Maybe it is, but the way this skill system works is pretty simple. Whenever you go to learn a skill, it can go into one of your slots, right? So I've got 7 slots here, so it can go into one of 7 slots when I go to learn it. And what it can do, it has the percentage chance to be most likely able to go into an empty slot. So that's what that means, right? So if we go into here, we're going to be able to read even further. So whenever a pet learns a new skill, it will randomly replace whatever skill is in the existing slot, but empty slots are more likely. It's a very key word here to put, because this just means the percentage chance is supposed to be in your favor. But for now, as of right now, and I'm going to tell you guys, don't do any skill upgrades, because I believe it's bugged. And a lot of other players do believe it's bugged, because a majority of the case, you always get it on your first or second slots. You don't really see it on any of these empty slots here. And it's a big problem, right? Especially when you're trying to make your skills, you know, go across the board and you've got really good skills to go for, right? Because when you're trying to craft the perfect, you know, pet, you obviously want it to be across all of these. You want the choice to do that. So just remember, right, as of right now, your skills for your pet is randomly placed. And if I can, I'm going to try and get rid of a pet. What we're going to do is go and capture a pet on video, just so you guys, if you're still wondering how you capture pets and stuff, we will showcase it right here. We've got a nice level 12. This is an ice lizard, and to be fair, I actually kind of really like the ice lizard WARPET. I'm not gonna lie, but as you can see, we've got 5 pets. All of our pets are on our different marches here, and we're moving down. I am going to do a video as well, guys, if you were wondering on your WARPET tier list or what pets should go with what heroes. I am going to do something like that soon, so just stay tuned. But today is mainly going to be on the skills. So what I'm going to do is capture this, and just make sure when you hit the capture button, you've got the sufficient warrants. Hit the multi-select to make sure everyone is selected for that one warrant, and then let it go. Just remember, if for some reason, if any of your marchers stop attacking, you do need to click onto the map, the beast, hit capture and reset it. It won't consume 2, it will just set it going again, right? It's the only problem with the game. So we've killed that really easily. We're going to capture it right now. So there we go. So we've captured a new ice lizard, and what that allows us to do is 2 things, and this is a little tip and trick I'm going to showcase to you guys right now. What you can do is actually untame one of your pets, and when you tame a brand new pet, and I mean it's only on new pets, guys, you can put them into the taming area and actually click this little affection button, and it will help you get some free affection if you want to. But obviously then afterwards you're going to hit this same button, and you're going to be able to then just go and hit the tame, go to here and tame again, right? So you can see here, we actually have 2 different lizards, but you can see I actually have a lizard with 2 really cool skills. These are determined by luck. It's a crit rate for physical WARPETs. So I kind of don't want this on this guy, right? Because this is actually going to be built for magic. I'm going to build this guy all for magic, but this ice lizard has physical stuff. So what I can do here is try to release the pet. And if I release the pet here, I have the chance to potentially get one of these skills. So that's what we're going to do, and I don't hit it, so I'm kind of upset about it, right? So we get a regeneration pot, which is really cool, and obviously that is still going to be used because it means then in the future I can then use my regeneration pot on one of these rocks here and try and just regenerate it, you know, to get a legendary style pet. So that is basically all I can show you as of right now for the skills. I would try and do and actually buy a skill here. If you want, I can sell one and just give you guys what that means. Or maybe we can't because we don't actually have any skills because we used them on here, right? But you're going to be able to use your skills. Just remember, it's random. So maybe right now, as of this video, just wait. I would personally wait. What I would be trying to do personally is try to get some legendary guys ready to what you want. So obviously these are legendary stats, which is really good, and they've got 7 or 6 skills, which is again really good. But obviously I'm not gonna try and upgrade the skills. I'm gonna wait until we have the chance to get, you know, the ability to select potentially these skills, or if they fix the way this system works, because again, as of right now, it's randomly located. You do have a chance of losing it. Another thing, just to round up the video before we end it on the WARPET skills, and one thing that I thought is a bug, but it isn't a bug, it's just how the game intends it, is whenever you do have one of these skills, right? So if you have a skill, for example, and you go to, you know, use it, say you have one use, right? And you go to use that one skill, and say it was going to replace this skill, which you don't want to do. If you click abandon, it will consume that skill. So again, it's another reason why you shouldn't be really using any skills right now. In my opinion, what you guys need to be doing is actually farming. So it means capturing these guys and maybe releasing constantly, like this guy, you know. I'm going to release this because I'm going to capture another pet today anyway. Let's get back into the scene. But yeah, you want to keep releasing these pets. Because if you can keep releasing these pets, you're going to start getting all the skills. And the more skills you can technically stack up ready, it means when they eventually hopefully fix the skill system, or if it is how it's supposed to be, it's kind of, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a hard grind. But it allows you to keep grinding these skills ready for the future, so then you can actually deploy these skills correctly on the WARPETs you want. So don't go too crazy. Right now, honestly, save up. Just honestly, and I'm going to do it right now again, we're going to try and release another pet here just to see if we can get another skill. And there we go, we've got a skill here. So we can hit accept, we've got that skill back. And what we're going to be able to do then is technically, if we went on skills here, I can showcase it, right? So if you go to the common area, because I think it was a common one, this is bristles, right? So bristles says enemy legion attack mitigation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and learn this. This could either replace my ice core, or it will go onto my second skill slot, right? This is again determined by endurance, so it just shows you what it is. So let's just learn, and I can showcase this at the end. And there we go. I've been lucky. So I am lucky, and I've hit it onto the second skill. So right now, if I hit save, now I've got 2 skills there. And as you can see, if I tried that again, it would either choose 1 or 2 potentially. And if it does, I don't want that. So I'm going to have to abandon. And as you can notice, wherever that skill was, bristles, if I go back up, it's gone, right? So you can see I've not even got it anymore here to use. So you know that just showcases if you learn a skill or go to use a skill, it will be consumed no matter what you do, right? So I hope this video has helped you guys out. I know it was kind of a bit more of a flex one. We have to kind of go with the flow with this currently, as you can imagine, because it is kind of a sensitive system. But we are working our way towards stuff, right? We've got another pet to capture, so that's what I'm going to do later on, and capture another pet. So I hope this guide and this video helps you guys with the skill system currently. Hope it gives you guys a little bit of light on how the skills work. Just remember, you've got two different types. You've got like common skills, and then you've got more of a unique skill that's dedicated to specific pets. And then you can learn skills, but those skills can be randomly allocated onto the pet. And then obviously, as you can see here, these skills are all scaled with your stats. That's another big one. And then the final thing that I haven't mentioned, which I'm just going to put here, which another thing a lot of players do know, and I had it up when I had this area up, is you can have obviously different skills onto a pet, but you can only have 3 skills of the same type, meaning you could only have potentially 3 luck-based skills. So as you can see, this is a luck-based skill at the top. It means you only can have 3 of these, and that's how you can tell what each skill is. This is a strength-based skill because of the icon at the very top, right? So that's it. That's all you're going to need to know, guys, without rambling on too long on the video. I hope you've learned something, and the next video is going to be all about my WARPETs with what different areas or marches should you be running with. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe for more daily Cover Dragons content. With all that said, stay safe, stay sneaky, peace out.